Loop in the West Valley. Earlier this week, Westview High School officially opened its new care closet, giving students access to free everyday essentials. And it's so needed in this community. This morning, we are joined by Aroli Para with the Tolleson Union High School District and Connor Froysland with Callahan Care, who are here to tell us just how it's already making a difference and how the community really benefits from this. So tell us a little bit about Callahan Care.
Yeah, we partner with school districts all across Arizona specifically, focusing on Tolleson Union High School District, where when we partner with a school, we build open stores. And within the open stores, we provide families with free clothing, toys, backpacks, shoes, food, water, toiletries, essentially anything they need completely free of charge. We have an inventory system that keeps track of every item that goes in and out of the store so we can restock them monthly. We partner with nonprofits within a 5 to 10 mile radius so we could provide families with free medical care, dental care, mental health help at no cost or for a low cost. And we have a delivery system. So if a family reaches out, they need a bed, they need a microwave, we get those items delivered to the family's home free of charge.
That's amazing. And again, this is for the whole family. This isn't necessarily just for students.
Yeah, it's for the whole family.
So tell us how you guys got involved and why it was important for this school district, Tolleson.
Absolutely. So our district actually was able to coordinate contact with Callahan's. And so we've been extremely blessed because we're located in a predominantly, upper class community, and I think there's this misconception that a lot of our families don't have a large need, but we service a lot of students and families in the Valley. And so the greatest thing or the greatest blessing about having Callahan's is that our students are able to show up and shop, right, with dignity and confidentiality. We all understand that if a student shows up to school and is missing some basic needs, they're not going to be present. And so the beauty of having Callahan's on our campus is that our student can show up and is fully supported in a wraparound way with all the items that Connor just shared with us. And so the beautiful thing too, as you mentioned, not only is it the students but the families that are being supported, but our staff as well.
And I do want to kind of reiterate the confidentiality, because It's not always easy for a student or a family member to ask for help and seek these items. So how are you guys kind of maintaining that support and giving these families that support?
Yeah, so through our school process, basically if a teacher finds that a student is in need or a family is in need, the student or the family can reach out directly to the social worker or one of our intervention specialists, or they can go through their teacher. We know that the teachers have a very trusting relationship with students, so they'll simply refer them to us, or we give the teacher the access to then walk the student over to the closet and they can go ahead and individually pick out the items that they need, and then we store them until they're ready to take them home.
Wow. Connor, do you have any stories that, have touched you or, touched the community?
Yeah, there's a few different stories of families that we've been able to help. One that specifically comes to mind is there was a refugee family who came into one of our open stores, and they didn't have any of the basic essentials that were needed. So we were able to help meet those basic essentials, but they needed help further. So we put them in touch with a nonprofit to find temporary housing. And then for that temporary housing, you need furnishing as well. So they were able to request all of the furnishing they needed through us. We were able to get those items delivered to that family's home and help them furnish the temporary housing to give them a start and help them get on their feet.
Yeah, and changing their life, no doubt. Is this, do you guys accept donations from the community, or how can the community help get involved?
Yeah, we have a few different ways to accept donations. So we accept QC, so we're a qualified charitable organization. So it's a dollar for dollar tax write-off. So we have a massive thing going on right now where people can donate. I believe it's $49 for if you're filing single and about $89 if you're filing joint. And you can sign up for monthly donations. Or we're also doing a program where it's if you donate $7 a week, it's trade a cup of coffee for kindness. So that $7 a week goes towards helping a family in need, and it comes out to about $30 a month.
Wow. Is there anything that you've learned through this partnership and through the Callahan Cares program?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, our district has been essential in supporting our students and our families. And so I think one thing I've learned is that the need is there. Regardless of, the demographic of the family, hardship arises. And the beautiful thing about our schools is that we have that support to really back up our families.
And what are you seeing are the necessary needs? I mean, what are kind of the most popular needs that people are kind of looking at right now?
I'd say most from what we're seeing is hygiene items and clothing. Especially with students and teenagers as they get involved in different things, but definitely hygiene and clothing.
Where can people go for more information?
www.callahancare.org, and I wanted to emphasize that point as well. We did the end of the year recap, and we found that this year we gave out around 16,000 articles of clothing. So that's the one that's predominantly predominantly being taken as well.
And to hear a number like that, I mean, that's significant. What goes through your mind when you hear 16,000?
Our hope is to double it next year, so just to continue to put a hand on the community and help in any way we can.
Again, that website?
www.callahancare.org.
It's an important one to get out, so we want to get it out there. Thank you both so much for joining us. You guys are no doubt making a huge difference, not just in the West Valley, but in the community overall, so thank you.